Okay, hello and welcome to the game analysis of my OTB game from yesterday of the championship match. I, Daniel Scheidleder, played against someone whose name is Marco. I don't know his second name. He's a 12-year-old boy, very talented, and he really defended himself pretty well. And yeah, well, he blundered a pawn in the beginning and then I had a pretty strong attack, but as I said, he defended himself pretty well, and yeah. Okay, let's see the game. I opened up with d4, we had the move d5, bishop f4, c5, c3, all pretty normal. Then he took on the d4, I took back, and he played the move knight c6, e3, e6, knight c3, bishop b4. Also possible is bishop d6. I played bishop d3, knight f6, knight f3, now knight e4, pressuring the c3 knight. I played rook ac1, defend the knight. He castled, I castled, and he played the move. Bishop d7, which loses a pawn, as you see there. He should have continued either capturing the knight here or play the move f5 when the game would have continued normally, and chances for both sides. Maybe white is a little bit better, but black has no problems there. But okay, he blundered the pawn. This was his only real mistake, and I really took advantage out of it. And now I had this Greek gift sacrifice by playing bishop takes h7. He took. Now knight g5, and this should be a crushing attack after queen h5. He found the best defensive move via queen f6 because I was threatening to take the f7 pawn with the check. And now I gave this check and played the move a3. If his bishop leaves this diagonal here, then bishop to here will be deadly for him. This check, because then he has to block, and then queen to h8 would be mate. So that's why he didn't move the bishop. He played knight takes d4. I only saw the move queen h6, which is in fact the top engine move, and after queen c2 to play the move queen h5. But okay, because if he moves the bishop now, for example to here, then there is this knight h7 check. Now king g8, for example, and now I take the queen. So that's why he cannot move the bishop yet. But okay, he played something else. He took on d4, and now there are actually three or four moves, or even 5 moves, which are keeping the advantage. But I played the wrong move. I played the move a takes b4, and now it's equal. Here the move would have been queen d3. Now this comes with a lot of threats. This knight here, forking king and queen, is a threat. Also the knight is hanging and the bishop, and if the knight moves then this bishop will hang. So game might continue with king g8 to go out of this fork. And then I take the bishop. If he moves the knight, then the bishop on d7 would hang. So queen f5 now, offering a trade of queens. I take the knight, threatening the bishop. He plays, for example, e5. I take this e5 pawn, he takes with the rook. I play e4, he goes queen f4. I take the bishop, he takes the knight, and I double on his second rank, and this should be very good for white. I'm in fact up 2 pawns, and my pieces are near his king and on the second rank, and I probably win yet another pawn. Maybe. Okay, But I took him before, and now he played this check and took my strong bishop. If he takes a rook, then it's a mate again. A mate in 2 via bishop here. Check, then queen e7 and queen there checkmate, because it's blocking this diagonal. Also, if you block with a rook or something, then it's also mate. So that's why he took my strong bishop and took this pawn. Now I played the move queen h4, h5, which is normal. Played the move king to e7, preparing rook here, and mate me on this file. I played the rook in there, and if he plays his rook immediately to this square, then I have this queen takes f7, queen takes f7, knight takes, and rook there, for example, because if he takes a knight, then I just take the bishop, and king f6, I just double on the second rank, and this is better for white. In fact, I'm up a pawn yet, and I'm probably winning yet another one. So this is close to winning. So that's why he played the move g6. And now there is only one move to stay in the game for white, which I found gladly. This is the move queen f3. Everything else loses, because if I stay on this file, on this h file, then rook to h8 will come, and this will be deadly. So I had to offer an exchange of queens. He cannot take the b pawn, by the way, because then this pawn, f7 pawn, will hang, and afterwards the bishop, and he will be mated. And he also cannot take the knight because of rook takes here, which I saw, and queen takes there, and his king has to go up, and then queen here, or also rook c6 is also good, but this is even stronger. This in fact leads to mate, or I will win the queen. Here this is a mate. And also queen e3 is made by queen there. So he took. I took back with the knight. Now he played f6, preventing my knight from jumping into e5. And now I played my rook in and offered a draw, and he accepted the draw. And in fact, maybe white is slightly better, but there is nothing to write home about. It's same amount of pawns. I'm slightly more active, but I have a doubled b pawn and doubled isolated b pawn, and he has a bishop versus a knight, so it's probably equal. Okay, let's recap this very interesting game. I opened up with d4. By the way, this is the Queen's Gambit Slav defense exchange variation, and which we played. And yeah, I had a really quite good attack there, but he played some good moves. He's a really nice young kid, which tactically very aware. I really put on the pressure, but he defended himself pretty well, and it was a fair draw, I would say. And yeah, see you next time. Ciao.